some difficulty, and then you feel painful, depressed, unhappy. The rest of your life, just have depression, just the rest of your life. This means it's like the hand being. So this depression is the one kind of anger. We should let it go. It's the moment you get angry, at the time you are not a real human being anymore. It's the moment you get this anger, you have anger. Just not think about yourself. You will get angry, oh, right now, I'm not a human being anymore. Because I've has mental suffering. I'm like the health being. So we have to let it go. Yeah. If your anger arises, depend on someone else. What you have to do at that moment, release your loving kindness towards all beings, including whom you met. If you're thinking about something else, just think about this impermanent. Nothing lasts long, just comes and goes. And then you can overcome anger and mental suffering. Number 4 is the real Supreme Being. The nature of the Supreme Beings, as we understand, is the law of cause and effect. We try to do generosity as much as we can, develop our virtue perfection, try to have good conduct, practice meditation to understand this the nature of mind and body, to understand impermanence, and so on. That means that Supreme Beings. So we are fortunate that we are human, really Supreme Being. We know, we understand this law of cause and effect. We try to do good. That's our life. And so, what I talked about so far, regarding about craving and anger and their bad consequences. Now let me talk about delusion. Delusion is the more powerful than craving and anger. You attach to someone, something, you get angry. Where this attachment and anger arise? Because of this delusion. Delusion, the nature of delusion is the knowing unrightly as knowing wrongly. As knowing unrightly, and as attachment arises. Sometimes anger arises. That's why this delusion is the leader of this craving and anger. It's very powerful. So, to remove and reduce this delusion, what we have to do? Study the Dhamma book. Dhamma friend, we discuss the truth and practice meditation, and you can remove this delusion. You will gain wisdom. That's why this craving, anger, delusion are the best, as closest enemy, the greatest enemies. And they have followers a lot. So when we do something, we should have moral shame, moral fear to do the wrong thing. If you're not ashamed, afraid, maybe you do it, follow your desire, follows the craving, follows anger, delusion, reduce the evil action by deed, speech, and thought. That's what I think about this moral shame. Is mean, think about your age. Think about your teacher, your position. For example, when you do something bad, think about, I'm not a kid. I'm old enough. I'm not supposed to do this. I possess some degrees, have some degrees, have some rank, I have high position. I'm not supposed to do that. So think about your age, your position, your education. When you do something, just think about your parents. My parents, my ancestor, no one do this kind of bad action. Why I have to do that? If I do this will affect my parents, affect my teacher. This will affect my religion. As nowadays, someone does bad thing, whose son, whose daughter, whose follower, what's the religion he belong to? That's about it, right? So, whatever you do, just think about your parents, your teacher, your religion, your nationalities, your position, your age. And so when we're going to do something, think about that. The one I'm going to do right now will harm ourselves as someone else. Don't do that. So we have to consider about that. When you start doing something, we have to be aware. The one I'm doing right now, I'm saying right now, is going to hurt someone, or myself, or both. Just think about that. It's going to hurt yourself and someone else. Stop doing it. Stop saying it. After you do something, say something, reflect on it. Oh, the one I'm doing, what I have done, I have said about, is it good or not? is harm myself or someone else, if you say it's the bad self, then you have to make decision, I will not do it again in the future. So we should think about that. So whatever you do should be good for yourself and others. So we are human beings. We should have loving kindness, compassion, sympathy. So if we do consider about that, it's our mind become pure. This is the way how to purify the mind. This for non-meditator, for ordinary people, how to reduce this attachment, anger, delusion to some extent. It's the best way to reduce and remove our mental defilement as practicing meditation. Now I would like to talking about that, how to practice meditation. Maybe some of you already know how to practice meditation, how we gauge the benefit of this meditation. Meditation here, we have two kinds of meditation. Number one we call tranquility meditation. Another one we call insight vipassana meditation. For tranquility meditation in Pali we call samatha. Samatha. You try to focus your mind on one object to gain deep concentration, to gain absorption. For the insight vipassana meditation, we have to focus our mind on whatever we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch, we think about. When you focus on these objects, finally you will know their intrinsic nature as impermanent, unsatisfactory, and uncontrollable. So, who practice insight vipassana meditation, we have two main objects to focus on. Some they focus their mind on the atmosphere, on their breath. Some they focus their mind just on abdominal movement. It's rising, falling on abdomen. For me, I used to practice this both type of meditation on the breath and on our abdomen. But in my start meditation monastery, I start people to focus our mind on our abdomen, rising and falling as main object. It's not only focus on its main object only. Sometimes if something appears to your eye, ears, nose, stomach, body and mind as a secondary object, you have to focus on the object too. So when you focus our mind on our abdomen, the times your abdomen rises, just know it mentally, rising from the beginning of rising under the energy. When the abdomen falls, known as falling, follows the movement of this falling from the beginning under the end. When you be able to fit your mind, observe your mind on its the rising, fallings of your abdomen. Slow, at that moment, no greed, no anger, no delusion.